Well, this is a conversation that is as old as Conversations itself. The new 28 Years Later film, which is a sequel to 28 Days Later, is shot on an iPhone 15 Pro, the exact phone I have right here in my hands. We have another movie that was shot on iPhone, and of course the internet is all up in arms because no, it's not really shot on an iPhone. Look at the rig, look at the lenses. Look how big it is. It's not just a phone anymore. And I just gotta say, that's the point. Cameras have not been the dog in the fight for a very long time now. Cameras are hammers and they all hit nails. And so when you see these large setups and rigs, these big, expensive, fancy cinema lenses that do in fact make the image look better than what you can shoot with your regular old iPhone, that is just how modern productions work. There are so many things that need to be attached to that camera so people can see what they're doing, so they can focus pull, so they can get audio, so many different variations of bullshit that need to be added to that camera to work on a film set as big as a movie like this. This shouldn't discourage you. This should encourage you. This should make you realize that a sensor is just a sensor. It's data capture. The only folks that should really be frustrated by this news and the fact that there is another film now being shot on a consumer camera, because we had this conversation when the creator came out as well, is the people that are spending tens of thousands of dollars on very expensive cinema cameras, when in reality, that is not the reason why films look good. And of course, the broader question here is, why is Danny Boyle using an iPhone then? To which my answer is, why not? Everyone likes to argue. It's like, oh, they could have just used an FX6 or an FX9. Why don't you just get, at this point, it's so big, why don't you just use a Venice 2, you idiot? The price vector between an iPhone and a Venice 2 is insane. And maybe it's just marketing. Maybe it's just Apple getting involved, because I'm pretty sure this is an Apple original movie, so they can say, yeah, look, it was shot on an iPhone. And good. That's great for the industry, in my opinion. If they want to blow money and use a brilliant director who knows how to make movies and give him an iPhone and make something that looks half decent, by all means, we should be encouraging that. Because as filmmakers, when we're talking to producers and we're pitching our films, there's no longer this level of kit that gets in the way. It's not like, oh, I need to shoot this on an Alexa. I got to shoot this on a Venice or a Red. Now it's just story. Now it's just eye. Now it's just taste. I don't find it frustrating at all that they're using all these extra gizmos and gadgets and fancy things to make the image look better, because at the core of it all, it is still just an iPhone. And you can make whatever you want with just an iPhone. Go argue in the comments now and call me an Apple shill. See ya.